Our Catalyst project name is Decentralized Based Capability Exposure Ecosystem, or we call that Blockchain-Based Capability Exposure Ecosystem. The champion is China Mobile, and the participants include Hewlett-Packard Enterprise and Beijing University of Post and Telecommunications, and AsiaInfo and Newland. So for Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, we work together with Beijing University of Post and Telecommunications to build the blockchain as a service and the level 1 API platform, as well as the marketplace, including the API and the DAPP. For the AsiaInfo and the Newland, they provide the level 2 API platform because for China Mobile, they have 31 promises. The capabilities from the promise are provided by AsiaInfo and Newland. So blockchain has been there for some years, and some use cases have already been explored by the carriers, including some roaming settlement, identity management, as well as the SLA management. But for China Mobile, they're working together with some other vendors, including Hewlett-Packard Enterprise for the capability exposure. The vision of the project is to make CSP to be the DAPP enabler and monetize the CSP, facilitating value exchanges through capability exposure for DAPP development, release, and lifecycle management. How to make it happen? We work together to provide the blockchain as a service and also make the CSP as the DAPP enabler and the API and the DAPP Marketplace, as well as the security and trust partnering. The last one is the value exchange and automatic settlement. This is what we have already done. This is the current result. We have already onboarded 8 decentralized applications and 8 smart contracts, and there are already more than 33 million transactions have already in the blockchain. And the whole ecosystem, the idea is that to build the platform for the developer or partner to develop decentralized applications easily, and also deploy the applications into the IPFS easily. And also the end user or the end user can reward some decentralized application if they found this application is very useful. And also very important is that the decentralized marketplace is there for the end user to use to find the interesting decentralized application. And in the marketplace, there also have some APIs. The carrier, even some third-party partners can onboard the useful APIs, and the developer can purchase the APIs from the marketplace. Okay, what is the innovation? What is the innovation of this project? Okay, from the solution, we provide the blockchain as a service for the carrier. And the API is a blockchain digital assets. So you know that the China Mobile has so many promises and also some professional sub-companies. These APIs can be the digital assets in the blockchain so that the ownership can be tracked easily. And the end user, the partner, the carrier, the value exchange with the blockchain for the capability exposure. So this value exchange among these stakeholders can be easily implemented. And also the API and the DAPP Marketplace operated by CSP. The last one is also very important because thanks to the blockchain, the technology, so that the capability usage can be audited, so that the carrier or the third party can know the API is called as the partner claimed. From the commercial perspective, the carrier can be involved in some in the value chain of some vertical industries. For example, some gaming. So some tokens can be used for the end user to purchase some gaming weapons, something like that. And this kind of stuff is not able to be enabled before. And another one is that through this platform or the ecosystem, the CSP can attract some other kinds of application partners. I mean the decentralized application partners. So now, as I mentioned, we have already 8 decentralized applications in the platform and 8 smart contracts, and more than 33 million transactions have been happening in the platform. And last one is that we can also attract the third-party API providers to expose their APIs with the value sharing model. This is also interesting because for some the API consumers, I mean the partners, they may not just besides the APIs exposed by the carrier, they need some APIs from the other industries. For example, the bank, so they can combine these APIs together to build their applications. Talking about the compliance and contribution to TMF, we reuse some TMF open APIs such as the product catalog, product ordering, and the customer management, and as well as the appointment APIs. For the contribution, as TMF had already had the report, the TR 279, so these use cases have already been there, but China Mobile explored the industry-first blockchain use case for the capability exposure. This is very interesting one, and we will share some experience and some best practice here. And also we will release some white papers, so including this kind of stuff to share with the whole industry. Yeah, in summary, that China Mobile explores this industry-first blockchain use case and give some ideas to the carriers to help the industry to build give the experience how to use the blockchain technology for the carriers. So we can see that this is interesting, and for the next steps, we will try to continue some API usage and also to build some model about the token, how the token is used or calculated.